Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Man, the Warriors are in trouble. They're in serious trouble. It looks like the Rockets figured them out. The whole night, all they did was double team Stephen Curry, crowd Stephen Curry, basically get the ball out of his hand. Anybody else but Stephen Curry. They've been doubling him the whole night, crowding him, forcing him to pass the basketball. So it's been a struggle for Stephen Curry all night trying to get a shot. The Rockets, their size is obvious, man. Their size really bothers the Warriors because they're so big. You have Sengun and Steven Adams on the floor at the same time. That's a hard task, man. And they tried to hack a Steven Adams. They tried that and it didn't work. Obviously, they were trying to force the Rockets' hands, force Ime Udoka to sub out Steven Adams. That's what Steve Kerr tried to do, but it didn't work. Ime Udoka is like, nah, I'm keeping Steven Adams in the game. And the Warriors panicked, man. Down the stretch, they panicked. The Rockets went up by double digits, like 11 or whatever. And they instantly started panicking. Literally, they started panicking. Stephen Curry's forcing up bad shots, forcing bad threes, just panicking. And that's kind of odd because they're the experienced team. You would think they would be poised, okay, we're down one possession at a time. But they panicked. Stephen Curry started forcing three-pointers, bad shots. Steph was acting like the game was already over. You have over 7 minutes remaining. You don't have to force anything, man. They had ample time, to fight back. Just be poised, man, one possession at a time. That's all they had to do. But the entire team panicked. Starting with Stephen Curry, man. He started forcing shots, bad threes. Jimmy Butler at times, he's not aggressive. I hate when he drives in the lane, easy fadeaway shot, and he'll pass the ball. Jimmy always does that, and it drives me nuts. The man goes in the lane, an easy fadeaway, and he'll pass the ball. He doesn't even look at the basket. So even though Jimmy scored 20 plus points, he wasn't super aggressive the way I wanted him to be, or they needed him to be. This is a do or die game. You gotta win this game. So all that passing, I'm trying to get my teammates involved. Yes, you make the right pass. But beyond that, your mindset gotta be, I gotta be aggressive and I'm gonna attack the paint all night long. So if Stephen Curry ends up losing this series, this is the second time in his career he blew a 3-1 lead. He did that with LeBron and Kyrie, and here we go again. And you got people talking about, I'm not worried. They're up 3-1, I'm not worried. Now you should be worried because it's going to be a hard task to beat the Rockets at home. They've figured out the Warriors, man. They honestly figured them out. Ime Udoka, he figured them out. We're going to double team Stephen Curry all night, crowd him, force him to give the basketball up, and we'll live with the results. And we're going to use our size to our advantage. I don't care if you want to do or play Hacker Adams. That's fine. We could play those games. I'm still keeping him in the game. I don't care. And Draymond Green, he's been complaining all night, crying, crying for foul calls and just complaining. Like, the refs are not going to help you win the game. You got to win the game, man. The refs will not help you win the game. You could complain, cry, it's whatever. So now we are going to really see what is Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler made of. Because you are going to have to go back to Houston and win this series. So can Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler close out the Rockets in Houston? That's the question that's soon to be answered. Can they close out the Rockets at home in Houston? It's gonna be a tough task, man. The Warriors, they are a small team, small ball, and that's the issue. The Rockets, they have such a big team. Between Sengun and Adams, they have a pretty big team. So the paint is all clogged up. But I am very disappointed in the Warriors and just the way they closed, the way they handled adversity. They went down double digits with over 7 minutes remaining. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to win the game. And all I saw was panic. Stephen Curry panicking, freaking out. Draymond Green panicking. Everybody panicking like the game is over. You had 7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes plus to be exact. So it was still a winnable game. But everybody panicked. And the Rockets, they had the momentum. Man, The Warriors are in trouble. It seems like all the OGs are going out. LeBron got knocked out in the first round. If Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler gets knocked out in the first round, all the OGs, they're being eliminated. So we are going to see what happened in Game 7. And it's crazy to even say that. Game 7, the Warriors, they were up 3-1. Man, this is why you have to have a sense of urgency and you got to take care of business, because now you end up in Game 7. You're fighting for your life. And if they lose Game 7, it's going to be crazy. You can't go up 3-1 and lose. That's going to be crazy. So Steve Kerr, he has a lot to figure out, man. He got his work cut out for him, because you got to figure out what you're going to do with Stephen Curry. Them double teaming him, crowding him, blitzing him. You know, they're all over Stephen Curry. The man can't get any shot. So he's going to have to figure out what he wants to do. The lineup, they're going to have to figure out ways of getting Stephen Curry open, because they are just like, you know what? We are not letting Stephen Curry beat us. Not in this series. We are not allowing Stephen Curry to shoot all those threes and beat us. Nope. We're going to be on top of him. So Jimmy, Draymond, whoever, you got this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. And Fred VanVleet, man, this dude is a baller. Fred VanVleet, he's putting major pressure on their defense. Whether he's hitting threes or he's attacking the paint, he's a problem. The Warriors are in trouble. Serious trouble. Hopefully they could get it done in Game 7, but I don't know. I don't know. Houston has the momentum. They're feeling good about themselves. After winning Game 5, they started feeling good about themselves. So they came into Game 6, with momentum. They're feeling good. Ime Udoka, he made some great coaching decisions. And their size, man, is a problem. The Warriors are struggling because you have two dudes who's 7 foot, and it's hard for them to score, man. They can't score in the paint, and they're double teaming Stephen Curry all night. Man, this is crazy. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.